Hi everybody, it's Robin Hill here with the Stitching Post Incorporated for What's Sewing Down at the Post. Well, we've got lots of exciting things to talk about this afternoon. So let me start. If you're a proud owner of the brand new Luminaire, there's a brand new update for you on the Brother website, and it's the 1.22, and that's for the XP1. So there's two ways that you can find that update. You can go to www.brothersews.brother and go to software updates and put in your model number, and it will take you to the new update. But also, if you don't really want to do that, you can just go to Google and search for updates for the Brother XP1. So, after all that fun and excitement, but if you just really don't understand how to do that, we have some great techs up here that'll be happy to help you do that and show you how to do it. So if you want to do it at home and not have to drag your big, beautiful new machine all the way up to the store. But no matter what, we'll be glad to help you do it. Now, on to further things. Let's talk about something cool, like sewing after dark. So that is October 12th and 13th. Camera person Charity, if you'd like to focus on the flyer, give them a break from my fun face. So basically we have seating's limited, but it's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. And yes, we're going to be showing off the new Scan and Cut, which is behind me in the new bag. They're very pretty. We're going to be featuring that. Susan's going to be doing a demonstration. Maddie and I will be there. Charity, a lot of the fun staff. We're going to be showing you all the things from the fair. We're going to be doing a trunk show, and we're going to be showing off some of the cool features of the Luminaire. It's just a little kind of a lot of these times are called tech parties. Sometimes we've called it the affair after the affair, but this year we're sewing after dark. And what you get to do is you'll get that cover, and it's $9.95. Seating is limited, so if you can't come Friday, we've got plenty of openings on Saturday. So it's not a 2-day event. Basically, we opened it up so some people couldn't come on Friday. Then we have Saturday. If you can't come on Saturday that weekend, you also can come on Friday. But we're going to have a trunk showing, and what we're also featuring, if you want to come in and apply for our Synchrony card, you could get a $100 free visa if you're approved. So that's the last 2 days of that event. So we're going to be featuring that. And we're also going to have alcohol-infused ice cream. Ooh. In 3 different flavors. We got sangria, pumpkin spice, and for all you peach cobbler fans like me. But listen, if you're a little worried that you might run into your preacher there at the sewing event, we'll have teetotaling cupcakes. No, just teasing. Bad joke there. Now, what do we got going on in November? Everybody's going, what is this spree thing about? Well, a long time ago when I first started at the store, I could sew a little bit, but I had no idea what you could do with these modern sewing machines. And I was really grateful to OESD, Oklahoma Embroidery Design, because they taught me about stabilizers. They taught me how to hoop things. A lot of things that I learn and teach every day, I really owe to these people. So I personally picked this event. I'm very excited. And I'm so excited. It's only $69.95. Ready? That's $69.95. And that's a 2-day event that includes your meals. And you get 200 free designs. You also get your own kit. You don't have to share. You're going to learn. Because that's what this event is about. And it's sponsored by OESD and Janome. So we're very excited. And we're also going to have Sam will be our educator. And if you've ever been to a Janome event, you know he is so wonderful. And you'll be able to learn so much from him. So please just go to, that's www.sewbargain.com. That's sewbargain.com. Go to classes and events. Scroll down on the calendar. And all you have to do is sign up. And it's only $69.95. That's a great price to get all that training and all that learning. And you'll make new sewing friends. It's always fun to go to these events and meet new people. But that's all about our events that we've got coming up. Now, where's it at? Where are we having that at? So the Sewing After Dark will be at our beautiful Moore location at 316 North Broadway. The OESD screed will be held up north at the Village Methodist Church at 2501 West Britton Road. So those are our deals. Now, on to bigger and crazier things. Let's see. Well, who wants to do a Facebook feature? So, Terry, can you kind of come in here and stand up and come in here and show the girls what we're talking about today? This is one of my favorite sergers, ladies. And I'm going to quote one of our educators that was at the home show. She said she spent $3,000 on brand X. I won't mention that brand. And it did not even have open arm. So here you are. Now normally these are $3.99. But if you mention this Facebook live demonstration, you can save $50 off. So that means you can come in and save $50 off the $3.99 price. So all you little girls I hope you get your pencil and paper and doing your math. Not only do you get that, but you get 2 years free service and unlimited classes. And Shireen has just started a serger class. So you can be learning from the beginning. But what's so special about this serger? Now, when you put your spools on, you can tie them on. But I'm going to show how to thread actually from the deal. So the trick is that when you tie them on and pull them through, you need to go to 0 because you can't have any tension. So what you'll do is you'll pull your loopers through, and then you want to unthread your needles and pull your needles through. Because you don't want to pull through your needles, you'll bend them. So you don't want to do that. And then you just put so as you can see, we're just almost 4, 4, 4 across there. Just put move your dials back to your deal, put your pressure foot down, and you'll be serging. But we're going to get crazy around here at the stitching post because we do. We're going to thread the whole thing. So, and I'm pulling that through pretty good for not doing that, but let me get these off of here. We're going to...
You don't remember Sarah's trick?
Well, we don't have time. But now, let's face it, this is how you feel when you're doing this. And I'm not perfect. I should have pulled these out before I got here. And boy, I know how to make a mess, don't I? Okay, there we go. Now, when you open this serger, it is already threaded for you. You have your little spools here, and these are your spool caps that you want to run when you run small spools. But the really trick, if you're going to do sergers, is you need the same brand of thread on there. You go mix, we see this so much in the repair department. If you go mixing different threads, you're going to have a tension nightmare because you can't balance your tensions on these things if you don't have the same brand and the same weight of serger thread. So that's like really important. Now what's so cool with these little machines, they also come with an elastic foot and a shearing foot, which is God's gift, a miracle of ruffling. Oh, I'm blind hand, I'm sorry. But this is your shearing foot for your ruffling. Now what we can do, but I'm going to show you that this has a look, and it's so easy if you want to roll him.
No, what is shearing? Because some people don't call it
Oh, that's
shearing.
ruffling, I'm sorry. So if you want to blind him, this is so cool. Now you got to be careful, and be sure to put this in your little accessory bag so it doesn't get misplaced. If you train yourself to put like your little bobbin covers and things, if you train yourself to put them in the same place away from you, you're not going to lose them. But this is how you go from serging. See, this is called your stitch finger, and that's what your threads wrap around when you're doing it. So if you want to roll him, which you can take your feet off very easily, can you see the flow needles? That's how you roll him. And roll hemming is very easy. That's some of the things that you get with your lessons that you just can't figure out on a video. And between Deb and some of our girls, we've got some really good sergers. So this is just really easy. You just snap that right back in and you're ready to go back to serging. Now, but what I really love, and I wanted to show you about this machine, and I'm also, even if you have a little brother or you have a Janome or whatever brand of serger, you'll be able to take away from this video today just by watching what I do. But I love this serger. This is my favorite serger. If you've been thinking about getting one,
Yeah, you can get one on, we can order you one for $2.49, or you can go to Walmart and get one for $2.49. But I really like this serger. It has the lower looper threader. You're not going to get that on the 134D. But this is amazing. It's so easy. If you can, Charity can kind of zoom in here and show them how easy this is, because this tells you exactly how to thread this thing. You're going to come here and you're going to come down here. Here we go. And we're going to guide this through here.
Now, why do you thread the upper looper first?
Because, I'm going to show you right here. See this? This is your upper looper. And it's actually kind of towards the back. So it's a little confusing. And this is your lower looper. And when you always want to make a little X, you always want your upper looper thread behind your lower looper. So all you have to do, and see, these are color coded. So do you see how I have the different spools of threads on there? That's a good thing to do when you're first learning. So one little trick is making a little X with the thread and the scissors, and that creates a 45-degree cut, and it's so handy to get a nice straight edge. But I absolutely love this serger because it's easy to thread. Are we plugged in? Put a little light on the subject. Oop, I left my... Y'all be patient with me. I'm very blind without my readers, and I think I left them in the other room. So we're just going to thread that little hole, which I didn't do. Am I getting close, Charity? Anyway, I apologize because I left my readers in the other room. But we're going to come in there and do that. Okay, so now we're totally threaded. But can you see how we go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so it shows you very easily how to thread. Now we're going to do the dreaded lower looper. Everybody absolutely hates this. So, and if you don't want to deal with this, well, we have a lovely serger from another company that will be glad to help you with that. You won't have to do it. So we're going to come through here. 1, 2. See how easy this is? 3. And personally, I think that there's 4. We're doing 5. Uh-oh, I missed one. But all we have to do is just slide that under there. See, I didn't have to unthread it. I even caught my boo-boo. We're going to come here, and we're going to go under both of these. Can you see that? Now, this is 8. Now, see the little switch? It says 9. Okay, so there. So I've got that snapped over. So all I have to do, see this little curve right here? All I have to do is just simply hook that back there, push this back, and thread my lower looper. You know, Brother even won an engineering award for this system. But what I love, and here I'm going to make my little 45-degree cut again. And we're simply going to poke it through there. And everybody be real patient with me because I don't have my readers on, and I really should. Am I getting to hold, Charity? Oh, I think it is. There we go. I had readers so I would be able to do this more easily. Oh, silly me. Thanks, ladies, for being so patient. Anyway, make sure you don't take the readers off the top of your head. Here we go. Oh, anyway. Just had it. What did I do with it? Here we go. Now you see that I've got it. Okay, now, and make sure that your presser foot is always up so that your tensions are open. Because a lot of times you can thread and not get it in your tensions. Now, this is how easy it is to thread the needles. Now, you know what else is great about this serger? It comes with a video. So you can sit there with your serger and your CD player and sit there and put it in your computer, or you can put it in your CD player, whatever you want to do that you've got in your sewing room. Notice we go 4. And looky here, this is so cool. You even got this neat splitter so that you keep your threads, because that's what really, now, when you're threading your serger, do not, if you turn your needles while you're threading, you almost have to rethread your loopers because it'll get tangled. So you want to make sure, here we go, we get to watch Robin struggle because she's too proud to admit to wear her glasses. And they're not even my glasses. Candy left them. And I stole them from the South store. I probably got to bring them back.
Candy's watching.
I know. Sorry, Candy. I've been borrowing your leopard purple glasses. I'm treating them really, really, really nice until I found my flowered purple ones. Okay. At least I'm an honest glass thief. Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. See how easy that was? It wasn't really that hard. And we even have these little automatic needle threaders you can buy that are handheld that you can use on any brand of serger. It's one of the many fun little notions we sell here. There's 3. So we're going to go over here, and this time we're going to go on the left side of that guide, if you can see that. And of course we're going to make sure that we're at our 45-degree cut, so it's much easier. And see how I use my tweezers? And they're just an extension of our hand there, and they're very easy to use. Now, if you don't like the little tweezers that they give you with the Brother, we have, don't forget your Wet Willy. We have some extra grip ones that you can purchase in our notions department. And be patient with me because like I said, I cannot see without my Candy's readers. So I've already threaded my tensions, but I can lower that. That will help that a little bit. Oh. And if I was my dad, this is where I would start hollering for my glasses. Come on, baby. We're just going to reach behind there and grab that little guy, lift our presser foot up, and just take that underneath. Now,
Did you get yourself fabric?
no, we didn't. Miss Maddie, could we have some fabric, please? Okay, but before you sew a stitch, if you want to make sure that you're sewing okay, I'm going to show you a little trick. To make sure, if you hold it in there, Charity, you just want to make sure you're chaining. We're chaining. Hi, Maddie. Could I have a little piece of fabric, sweetie? And we're going to talk about our little knobs here on the side because these are fantastic. So, just like any machine or any sewing machine, you have stitch length and width. So if you look here, this is your stitch width. This moves your blade in and out here. So this determines how much fabric you're cutting off. Now, so let's say you're serging and your fabric's being cut too short and you have a lot of extra thread on the edge. That means you don't have your blade out far enough. But we're going to leave it where it's set, and this is our stitch length. So if you roll him, you would put it on the R, but your average stitch length is right here, about 2.5. And this is a neat little knob here. And so most sergers actually have 2 feed dogs, and that's what you call differential feed system. That's a big fancy thing for 2 feed dogs. And so for any just regular fabric, you're going to leave it on 1.0. And that's how we're able to use the shearing foot and ruffle, is by putting it on 2.0. Now, if we also would want to use this if we're on really super stretchy knits, or we're sewing on the bias of a fabric on a curve. But a lot of times, if the fabric is really, and you also, to do the little cute ruffling feathery edge, that's where you manipulate it. So if you have fabric that's puckering on you, you're going to want to go below 1.0. Just a little hint. So we're going to stay at 1.0, and we're going to, and here we are on right here on live internet, straight out of the box this morning. We're going to sew just how pretty these little babies can sew. So hopefully the serging, just a joke, sir. The serging gods are smiling on us today. There we go. Oh, and look at that beautiful little catcher thing right there that I'm missing. Now, isn't that beautiful? That came straight out of the box. That's gorgeous. Now, if you want to seal it off, I'm going to show you a little trick. You just flip that over, and that's how you lock your ends in on a serger. Anyway, wasn't that wonderful? So don't forget, this is the Simplicity SB 3734. And so I ordered in a whole crew of them just because I've had a lot of ladies thinking about getting a beginner serger. This is my favorite beginning serger. It's going to hold up. It's going to take you as you grow, as you learn to ruffle, as you learn to sew on knits, and as you learn to roll hem and make your own scarves for Christmas. Through all those projects and all those classes, this baby's going to hold up. Anyway, who's ready for a giveaway? We haven't done one in a while, so I'm going to talk about our giveaway in a minute. Are there any questions about the SB 3734? Okay. Are you sure? But sergers, I hope you learned that you shouldn't be intimidated by threading a serger. It's actually very easy. It's just kind of like a sewing machine that you'd have to thread 4 times. But if you've got a PR 600 or a 10 needle from Brother, you're definitely not. This is going to be child's play when having to thread 10 needles. But I really like this serger, and don't forget, it's got the open arm, which is really nice for your small gathering and your baby items. Anyway, are you sure there's no questions?
No.
I know what you want to. You just want to see what's in the giveaway, don't you? Okay. So you got to ask the question, hey Robin, what is the Stitching Post giving away today? Well, this is our big embroidery quilting package. So this is cool. So if you're new to embroidery, this is like a little bit of everything. So we have cutaway, we have tearaway, we have quilting designs from Anita Good, and we have more quilting designs. This is a great package. Are you getting excited? You should be. And we have our beautiful Fabulux. And that's 3,000 yards that you can quilt or you can embroider with. And we also, of course, are authorities on embroidery and Designs and Embroidery Magazine. So, how do you win this beautiful package? Well, what you have to do is like this post, share this video, and be sure to tag a new friend so they can enjoy all the wonderful things that we do here on What's Sewing Down at the Post. This is Robin Hill, and thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope you've learned a lot. So we'll see you next week when we share with you what's sewing at the Post. And I'll see you at Sewing After Dark.